Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Vandweller back with more classic Tetris Monthly Masters event for August 2025. And what I have for you right now is just a round one match. Just a round one match. Just one. And it's, the bottom left-hand corner of this whole bracket thing. It says Tugi 1220, seed number 21. Versus Brodin Damp, seed number 28. So that is what I have for you right now at this very moment. I don't have my schedule slide updated, but I'll tell you what's happening today. So it's going to be that match. And then an hour from now, it's going to be the Stupid Futures finale, kind of part two. So they already got one person in the finals. It's Sam the Speedrunner. And then what they're going to do now is the other semifinal. It's going to be Rory versus Wallband. And the winner, of course, will move on to the finals and take on Sam the Speedrunner. So that's starting in an hour. That's going to be on Twitch only. So if you're watching on YouTube and you want to watch more Stupid Futures, head on over there. Should be a fun one. Rory and Wallband, really, really good. Sam the Speedrunner, really good. And it's going to be hosted by Omen Voir. So that is what is happening in an hour. And then after that, it's going to be at 4 p.m. U.S. Central Time. It's going to be another Masters prelim. It's going to be teal, which means it's on this screen. And it's going to be Wallband versus Chroma. The winner versus SV for a spot in the top 16 against Neko later in the month. So that is what we've got on order for you today. But for now, it's going to be Tugi versus Brodin Damp. Rules-wise, it's one match. I'm not going to go through the whole rules thing, but just a reminder, we will be starting on level 18. Make sure your level 39 super kill screen is turned on. We will be, of course, uncapping the score. We're going to be using same piece sets re-rolled in between each game of the match. Do not receive any in-game advice while you're playing. People in your headphones telling you how you should play or about your opponent's board state. Oh my God, they're about to top out. Cool out, None of that. And don't pause unless the commentator tells you, particularly if you're experiencing tech issues, like if you're experiencing an issue with OBS or with your internet or with your computer slowing down or whatever. Just keep playing. Assume your match is going to count or your game is going to count until you get further instructions from me, the streamer and commentator and referee. Okay? Easy. Best of fives throughout. The winner gets absolutely something. And that is a share in a prize pool, which right now is at $254.00. Our prize pools are 100% funded by you, the fans. So if you want these events to grow, if you want them to achieve ever accelerating amounts of hype and prominence, well, the prize pool is the thing that can do that. If you want to contribute to the prize pool, use the Matcherino command, or you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. It'll bring up some links. The one that says ME or Masters, that is the one. Click on that. It'll open up the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. All right, Tugi, thank you for the update. You can click on that place where it says log in the top right-hand corner. You can log in with your existing Twitch or YouTube account or any number of other accounts. If you are watching after the fact, you can go to go.ctm.gg/prize, and that will take you to the landing page for this tournament if you're watching later. You'd think we'd just put it in the description, but oh well, whoops. Okay. What else? Okay, that's the prize. That's how to support the players, to support the channel. There's stuff you can do. You can use a support command. That'll bring up a whole bunch of weird ways to support the channel directly. Platform specific, you've got YouTube super chats and super stickers and super thanks and super comments and channel memberships and gifting channel memberships and gifting multiple channel memberships. On Twitch, you've got bits and dumb things you can do with bits, like on-screen celebrations and gigantifying emotes and all this other stupid stuff. You have got, what is the other thing? Oh, yeah. subscriptions. You can subscribe to the channel. You can gift a subscription to the channel. You can gift multiple subscriptions to the channel. And you can use your Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime Gaming sub if you're an Amazon Prime member with a connected account. So that is good. Thanks to everybody who is doing that. And also thanks to everybody who is supporting us on Patreon. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris is where you can make an ongoing pledge of support to keep this channel going, just like these people are doing right here. Big shouts and thanks and gratitude to all these people. And extra special shout to Scott, Gray, Jane, The Window, K9, Tacky, Corporal, Shelby, Troy, Dan, Kim, Emerald, Potato, Cacket, Mila, Jason. There's a couple people who subbed in the last 48 hours. I'll get you on the slide as soon as I can. And okay. Well, players aren't quite ready yet. They're still in warm-up mode or just kind of doing some prep here. So, Brodin Damp, when you get a chance, could you move that hand cam, which I like having on the screen on your raw feed, but can you move it down to where it says, like, maybe below the thing? Like, if you could move it below the main cam, that way it just gets a little muddy. And, you know, if you move it down there, that's perfect. That is perfect. Great. Thank you for doing that. Okay, we're just gonna wait till both of our players are ready to go. How's is Space City Regional still going on? Curious where they are at. Oh, whoops. Hey now. Do they yeah, what is that? Are they playing it over there? What are they doing? I don't see anything live over on Classic Tetris, so. Curious if there's any updates, like if they finish the Open Championship, are they going to do DAS? Really curious. All right, we're still waiting on Tugi. No rush, Tugi. Do what you got to do. I'll be right back in a minute or so, and yeah, I'm just going to get some water, and then I shall return. Okay, that music means the seeds are about to be delivered to the players. So, yeah, you still need a moment. You can take it to warm up. But otherwise, the seeds are in the chat. And Trebus with the pin. Thank you, Trebus. A7E414. But again, take a moment if you need it. Curious what everyone had for curious what everybody had for dinner today or yesterday or lunch. dinner or lunch? Well, you could be in Europe. C-Dubs had Japanese curry for dinner yesterday. Amatos for lunch today. I don't know what amatos is, but I'll take some. Oh, it's a sub shop in Maine. Oh. All right. Okay. They make good Italians. Oh, I'll check them out next time I'm in Maine. A7E414, A7E414. Both players have signaled ready. It is game one of this round one match between Tugi and Brodin. This is a crazy round one matchup. Let's get them started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. This seems like it a little too, for some reason, it just seems like it's happening a round or two early in this tournament, but we'll see how it goes. On the left side of your screen, it's Tugi, who is from Austria, qualified in with a 1.28 million. That was the average of his best two games played in a 1 hour qualifying period. Tugi has an overall PB of 2.275 million. That's around a top 40 score. Not rated in the most recent Premier poll open, but is number 7 on the DAS list. Now, I had Tugi on my ballot, but I guess the rest of the Tetris world has not caught up to me in analytical ability. So Tugi will remain off the top 25. But Tugi, I think this is Tugi's 7th time in the Masters event. He had probably his best month in June, getting to the top 8 for the first time. Also got to the semifinals of DAS Masters in the same month. So a good month for Tugi all around. It's a 3-time Mega Masters winner. 4-time CTWC Gold Bracket player in the 2 online years, and also 2022 and 2024. I've also seen him at various regionals, including Austria and probably these UK ones I don't remember. CTWC, DAS, CTEC back in the online years. And of course, the beloved host of what is now the defunct Community Chronicles. And also the former DAS world record holder. He's now number 3 on the DAS record list, but at one time was the DAS world record holder. 259 Tugi, 216 for Brodin, seed number 28. Good to have Brodin here playing Masters. He qualified in with a 1.17 average of 2 from the US of A. Tetris Tugi, 283, 243 Brodin. Brodin with an overall PB of 2.28 million. That is also about a top 40 score. He's a 2-time CTM Masters event winner. Both of those finals, those were back in what, 2019, I want to say? 2019 or no, 2020, one of those. Yeah, it was April and October of 2020. Brodin defeated Corian in the finals both times. And notably also was in the finals one other time, and that was against Eric, and that was the month where Eric got colors in comp. That was that month as well. That wasn't against Brodin, that was against Huff in earlier rounds, but Brodin was the opponent in the finals for Eric that month. 323 for Brodin, 400,000 for Tugi. Brodin has been in Mega Masters one time. That was 2023. He got into the top 16 He's been in DAS Masters, I think just one time, but got to the semifinals that one time. That was in September of 2024. And Brodin's a 5-time CTWC Gold Bracket player and finished in the top 8 twice. That was in 2020 and 2022. 448 for Tugi, 375 for Brodin Damp. Tugi long bar over 473, good pace through 102. Yeah, Tugi was in the top 4 of the CT UK Championship this year, and went out against the eventual. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but went out against Evesy. Also was 4th in CTWC DAS. So Tugi's having a really good few months here. Thus, why Tugi was on my Premier Poll ballot, but apparently the other less advanced pollsters didn't see it that way. But they will eventually. They'll catch up. You know, I'm on the cutting edge of stuff. These people, who knows? 573 for Tugi, 437 for Brodin. All right, Tetris Brodin, 463, 603 into 19 for Tugi. Now, according to Liquipedia, these two have never played against one another. I'm going to try to check that against the match database. Assuming there's no traffic on there's only one person can use that match database at a time. So sometimes I feel like I'm stepping on other people who are using it, but no. All right, these two have never, according to match database and according to Liquipedia, these two have never played against one another. Maybe they've done it in some other event that hasn't been logged or something like that, but I can't see it. 532 for Brodin, 720 for Tugi. Tetris Tugi, 747. He's ahead by 200,000 points. Mark Triss on YouTube says, is it just me, or does the Vine boom sound effect really need to be abolished? It's overused, cringe, and borderline brain rot. I don't know what the Vine boom sound is, or why people here would have an opinion, but maybe they would. I don't know. 838 for Tugi, 579 for Brodin. Tugi really just motoring along, and Brodin kind of found himself in and out of some low digs. Nothing dangerous, but just kind of some periods of inefficiency. And okay, now we are a little dangerous here. Brodin gets a long bar in. That's a split double, I think. Another split double. Brodin still fighting this down. 601. Tugi at 918. There's a huge, huge lead for Tugi. And that is going to be a top out for Brodin Damp at 607 on 25. Just kind of a suffer game a lot of the way. Brodin says, I'm so tired, LMAO. Well, let's see. You're going to... It did not look like an enjoyable game, but it's all right. Clean slate in the next game. Tugi, if you want to mullen it out a little, you can. All right, you know what? You got the max. You got the max. You're gonna start a max streak, and that's cool. I like it. All right, new pieces for the players. E378D1. Adam Kenobi on YouTube says, ya boy Adam is back. Oh, thank God. Adam is back, guys. Adam Kenobi is here. Announcing it to everyone. Thank God. We were going to try to wait until you got here, but we just couldn't wait any longer. Twitch is saying, welcome, Adam. I missed you. Cox Danny J on Twitch. I was so worried about that guy. Good, he's back. Yep. For real. E378D1. Those are the pieces. Take a moment if you need. Okay, looks like both players ready. Let's go ahead and get them started. Game number 2, Tugi's up 1-0. 3-2-1 Tetris. So Tugi is rolling, and I think Brodin kind of flexible. I think Brodin might be dassing on 18, at least on a low 18 board. Where's my fax? There's my fax. All right, Tugi 93, Brodin 93. I got a fax. What's your fax got to do with me? Yeah, I like the idea of the fax machine, you know? It's like extremely inconvenient. I would love it if I could just force everyone to deal with me by fax, because then they would have to, you know, it would really have to be important. They couldn't just bother me for, you know, puerile, trivial reasons. And he's like, well, I'm only reachable by fax machine. And then it would, you know, it would cut off a whole bunch of just useless communication. All right, Tetris Brodin, Tetris Tugi. Pretty close in lines of score early on game 2. All right, Tugi, though. Tetris 257, Brodin 216. Same line count. Okay, right now Tugi ahead by about 40,000 points. Tetris down for Brodin, Tetris down for Tugi. Both of these players participated in Tap Masters last month. Tugi had the privilege of playing against Joseph Saley in Joseph's return. It's a limited privilege, though, because Joseph has just been on point. It's like not only has he not lost a step, I think he's better than he was back in the day. So, but that was pretty cool. It's kind of like the Joseph lottery, like who gets to play Joseph when he returns. And I'm glad it was, you know, kind of a newer, I don't want to say newer school person, but, you know, just somebody who maybe came up during the Joseph era, right? As opposed to somebody that was playing him all the time back then, right? 371 for Tugi, 362 for Brodin. Okay, Tugi still fighting this down. Brodin with a great low board. Tugi in this dig. This has allowed Brodin to jump out to a lead. Tugi fighting though. Okay, you just gotta hang around, survive long enough to get those, you know, the 3 or 4 pieces in a row that really bring your stack back down. It's just a matter of surviving until you get that. And of course, when that happens, you're like, oh, they got perfect pieces. Meanwhile, what were they doing for the last 50 pieces, right? Surviving. So yeah, of course you're gonna get perfect pieces somewhere along the way when you're burning like 60, 70 pieces to stay alive. All right, Tugi open on the right, long bar over, dig done. Tugi 423, Brodin 434. Both are into 19. Tugi at 471, Brodin 458. Lines are tied now. So when the lines are closer, Brodin is in the lead. But it's still really close. All right, good little double there for Brodin. Opens up that right. Needs to get reestablished. There you go. That's going to work. So Brodin knocks it down with a triple. Gets a Tetris 571. 605 for Tugi. Uncovers that right side well. So on level 22. Brodin now just getting into 22. Getting droughty. And there is a double and a Tetris for Tugi. Another Tetris Tugi 667. So Tugi back out into the real-time score lead. Brodin back by somewhere between 9 and 13 lines. Tetris Tugi. So real-time score lead, you know, between 40 and 70,000 for Tugi. But I think they're pretty much neck and neck. There's another Tetris Tugi. So we are on what we call level 19 speed right now. But at 230 lines, the speed will increase yet again. Now both players with PBs of 2 million plus, which does indicate an ability to play after level 29. And they have almost the same PB. I mean, they're like 1 or 2 spots apart on the PB leaderboard list that I use. Brodin 853, 897 Tugi. Laurie H on YouTube says, don't forget to like and subscribe, support the page. It's free and help spread to more like-minded across the world. All right, Laurie is a lady on a mission. She wants people to like and subscribe and support the page. Tugi with the max out. He's on 28. A split triple there for Tugi into 29. He's got a max. He's trying to bring this down. He's trying to get points. Tetris for Brodin Damp, A38 on 29. Neither player really... Okay, actually, Tugi now about Tetris. Ready, long bar gets over Tetris Tugi, A81. All right, Brodin kind of keeping this board low. Trying to keep it drama-free, but setting up for cheap Tetrises when he can find them. But this is going to be a real problem here for Brodin. Brodin with the roll switch on 29. So Brodin appeared to be either dancing or tapping. That's a top out for Brodin at A56. Tugi, you are good in game number 2. But Brodin appears to be either dancing or tapping 18 and 19 in roll switch as 29 approaches. All right, Tugi's playing. You know, all right, he's got the 1.2. Feels good. You got to go up 200,000 every game, Tugi. So now you got to get a 1.4. How was my cat day yesterday? It really wasn't my cat day. It was Sue's cat day. Oh, why didn't the I don't know why the oh, there we go. Sorry about that. I gotta fix those scores. All right, both players are ready. Game number 3. Yeah, Tugi rolled over the score counter. All right. There we go. Look at that. Simul start without even an audible countdown. Oh, there we go. They have different opinions about how to play that L piece. I was there. Yeah, I was there. There's an event in Austin, I guess, that happens every year called Pop Cats. And it's basically just like a... I don't know. It's like a cat-themed flea market. I don't know what it is. It's like a cat-themed market with different cat-oriented vendors. There's like cat art, and cat shirts, and cat books, veterinarians, and adoptions on site. And Sue really wanted to go. So I'm like, you know what? I only got one match tomorrow. See if I can pay Zempro a bribe to do it. And so I went. It was fine. It was a bit silly. But it was at the same location that we used to do Lone Star. It was the same venue, different room. Okay, Tetris, Brodin 149, 161 for Tugi. Yeah, so while Mari and Sharky were organizing an event in the wake of the cancellation of Lone Star, I was at the location of Lone Star at a cat flea market. All right, 201 for Brodin, 275 for Tugi. Oh, Ratchet loves the Vits. I haven't seen Jasmine around lately cheering on Vits. I'm sure she's got things going on in life, like actually accomplishing something. Not sitting around waiting for Vits. 321 for Tugi, 246 for Brodin. There's a Tetris Brodin 295. So after this match, it is going to be Omenvoir hosting the finale of the stupid Tetris Monthly Futures bracket. It's going to be Rory versus Wallbant in the semifinals. The winner will play against Sam the Speedrunner, who is waiting in the finals. They already played their semifinals. I think for Sam, that's the first time he's been in the finals of anything CTM related, so I want to cheer Sam on. 441 for Tugi, 365 for Brodin. And then after that event, I will be back with a Masters preliminary that has Wallbant, Chroma, and SV vying for a round of 16 spot. 464 for Tugi, 390 for Brodin. No break for you today. Yeah, well, you're gonna go right from winning stupid futures, and then immediately into earning your way into the top 16. This could be the month of Wallbant. Oh, and then tomorrow you have a Das Masters Teal, Torja versus Wallbant, that I'll be doing at noon. Yeah, you're going to catapult from stupid champion to real champion, I believe. $581 for Tugi, $505 for Brodin. Tugi right now ahead by 50,000, back by 5 lines. There's a Tetris Tugi. He's got the 600,000. So assuming he gets through the next 9 lines, he will have another 600K transition. He could potentially get 2 more Tetrises. There is one, and he's set up for the other. And the answer is yes, he will set up for it. And the bar comes, and this is a big transition for Tugi. 676. Brodin 563 into 19, so over 100,000 point lead at transition against Brodin. Tugi monster transition. I'm telling you, I don't normally lobby for Premier Poll, but people sleeping on Tugi, I'll tell you that. 754 Tugi, 638 Brodin. Tetris Tugi 807, 668 Brodin. Am I one of the pollsters for the Premier Poll? Yeah, I am. Tetris Brodin 750. It's my least favorite thing to do all month because I'm always late because I don't know, Pumpy changed. He used to just DM me the link to fill it all out, and now it's in a Discord, and I always miss the thing, and so then I'm always, on the short list of people. It's like, this list of people didn't submit their poll, they're late. I'm like, all right, I gotta get it done. 938 for Tugi, 871 for Brodin Damp. Pineskew says, Vandy, I also felt that way, so I stopped doing the poll because it felt like a chore. Well, how you can run your life the way it is, but the way you want to. But I don't think your emotions about something necessarily should determine whether you do something. It's a good idea. It's important for me to do it, and so I do it. And, you know, it doesn't take that long. And I like seeing the results. And I use the results. So for me, I still do it. Even though, yeah, it does feel like a chore, but I do it. B38 for Tugi. He's at, another Tetris B72 on 27. 11 lines to go. So potentially 3 more Tetrises, though he's going to burn away. Well, maybe he's not going to burn away one of those chances here. Let's see. There's one. Tugi going to stand up that J piece, finds a square for it. It's got a 1.2. Brodin with the max out. There's another one, Tugi. And he could set up. Yeah, he's going to just burn into 29. Not going to take any chances. Trying to push in a Tetris that he may not need. But yeah, I don't think you should always just say, well, I have an emotion about something, therefore I stop doing it, right? You gotta think, is it a good idea for me to do it? Is it important for me to do it? For my goals. And it is. So I do it. Tetris for Tugi, D11. Brodin, level 31, trying to fight this stack down. And another Tetris for Tugi. He is cooking, as they say. And that is going to be a top out for Brodin. Brodin just did not have enough. Got steamrolled by Tugi. Oh, second effort, long bar over to the right side. Gets that over. Tugi with the E03. So GG's Brodin played great. Just Tugi is in another dimension lately. He's turned a corner. And unfortunately, he's not going to turn a corner here, but it doesn't matter. Tugi is the winner. Brodin, you played amazing. Good to see you in these events. Thank you for playing, and I hope to see you in future events. But right now, Tugi just too hot for TV. So we're going to go ahead and report this as a 3-0 for Tugi. We'll show you the updated bracket. And then we will give way to Omen 4. Okay, so the bracket is here. Again, congrats, Tugi. You are advancing, and you will be playing against, as soon as I refresh it, you'll be playing against Sodium Overdose. And the winner of this will face Coal Bucket, or Cole, sorry. It says Coal Bucket, but I'm not allowed to say Bucket. But anyway, so we're getting there. All right, let's take a look at our top 16 situation so you know where we are at. We've already got some great matchups in the top 16. Sonny versus Pixelandy. That is your thing. Oh, Sonny, haha, whatever. He's a funny guy, but he played amazing. He had like 1.4s in his previous couple of matches in a row there. That was crazy. Now he does have to take on Pixel Andy, the reigning Masters champion. That's not going to be easy, but that's going to be a really, really good match. Dog versus Dangler is like iconic matchup. I mean, that is riddled with history. Meme versus Guafi, another iconic matchup, rematch of CTWC. Tristop versus Blue Scooty, that's going to be a great matchup. And Knight versus Cobra going to be great. All these are all great matches. So looking forward to seeing how this all plays out. And what do we have left to do? We have to get a yellow and a teal. So yellow is going to be, oh yeah, it's yellow. This is going to be very interesting because Zero, the young prodigy, making his Masters debut. I don't know how do we have to keep the dad in the camera the whole time? Do I just need to put a picture of the dad on screen? I don't know how that works. We'll figure it out. So Zero going to take on UK champ Eve Z. And then Critical Lapis will be defending his top 16 seeding in round 2. And then Dan V with a big qualifier, seed 8. So, yeah, we'll see we'll see how this all turns out. But yeah, having a Zro or Z, I want to say Zero, but like J-Lo or A-Rod or something. But I think it's Zro. So that's going to be a good match. Yellow. I'm stalling until we get to until Omenvoir says ready. And then what else do we need to do? Oh, we need to do teal. So teal, Wallband, Chroma, SV, Neko. So you got a Masters event winner hiding there in round 2. Wallband and Chroma, that's going to be a good match. Chroma, another player on the rise. Wallband, I think, is turning a corner. And then Neko sort of coming back after a period of inactivity, but highly ranked player sitting there in the top 16. So it's going to be good matches. And then once we get through those two and then finish this purple, when is that going to be? Purple. Well, I guess we don't know because it depends on now that Tugi is one, that'll be scheduled. So, well, okay. Your turn to deal with the scene. See you in a bit. All right, so here's the thing, YouTube. The next thing is not going to be on YouTube. The next thing is on Twitch only. So if you do want to see Stupid Tetris Monthly finale for futures, you should watch it. Like, but you should go. You have to come over to Twitch. Twitch.tv/monthly Tetris. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthly Tetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. Yeah, I will update the info. Just give me a moment here. YouTube, well, let me thank everybody who needs to be thanked. Patrons, thanks as always for supporting the stream, making sure we can continue to bring you all these events. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Make an ongoing pledge of support for as low as $3 a month. Scott, Gray, Jay in the window, K9, Tacky, Corporal, Shelby, Troy Dan, Kim M, Rogue, Potato, Cacket, Mila, Jason, Zook with the sub on Twitch. Prize pool. I don't know if we had any prize pool contributions. I will check. It seems like a different number. Oh, Lori, $25 into the prize pool. Thank you, Lori. I think I missed that. Really appreciate that. No claim codes left, so there it is. So thank you, Lori, for your contribution. We're at $254. If you want to contribute to the prize pool, go to go.ctm.gg/prize. Should take you there, I hope. And then credits. Oh my God, everybody supporting the channel. Look at this massive list of supporters during this stream. Zook with the Twitch sub. Thank you, Zook. Okay, I am gonna cut stream over on YouTube. So come on over to Twitch if you want to see that whole thing, and then we'll see you. If not, we'll see you back in 2 hours for more Masters. Take care. All right, Omenvoir, are you like ready? Here, let me do Stupid Futures finale. And who is it? It's Rory. But Wallband's more famous. Wallband, Rory, Sam, TS. I try to put the most famous person earlier in the headline. That's a little Vandy secret for you. All right, Omenvoir, are you here? Are you like ready to go? I mean, I can update it, but I'll do it once I cut the stream, and then I'll update it real quick. You're still waiting on players? Yeah, just go live. I'm gonna cut stream, update the thing real quick, and then you can go live, and it should be cool. All right. Thanks, everybody. I will see you in 2 hours. Definitely stick around and watch Omenvoir. He should be starting